For your chance to win a daily prize of £1,000, download the Raffler app today. There's a referral link in the description to the Google Play and App Store. Use that link and get an extra £100 bonus added to your daily prize. Also, over on g2a.com, use the promo code CHES to get a discount on your Xbox, PlayStation codes and games. Link in the description down below. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 6 of the second season at Newcastle United. We start with the North East Derby at home against Sunderland. Now, I was at a game where Newcastle won 5-1 at home against Sunderland. I'm sure a few of you remember it. A Kevin Nolan hat-trick was the highlight of that day. We also follow up with the game away from home against Swansea and end with a game back at home, this time against Watford. Our league form has drastically improved. After 2 opening defeats, we're in a run of 3 wins in a row. Former player Alexander Mitrovic, though, is coming back to face us for the first time since leaving. And this is the first North East derby we've had. So I would very much like to come away with a win. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. But without any further ado, time for our first ever North East derby. It's a lovely ball through the channel to Jermaine Lons, who's going for the run. Can we outmuscle him? Dominic Iorfa's with him. Jermaine Lons wriggles away and he's still going. Will you stop it? Oh, thankfully, Lee Cattermole puts it straight at Tim Krul. I could not keep up with Lons there at all. I could not cope with the quickness of feet. That was ridiculous. Dendoncker into Musa. Rolando Aarons is making the move, so we'll play it over the top to him. But DeAndre Idlin is just as quick, if not faster, than Rolando. So we'll lay this back here to Rico Henry. Into Ayoze Perez. Just trying to find some space. Get the shot off. Good save by Jordan Pickford. It's our first chance of the game. Oh, I forgot to change my tactics to give corners, etc. to Gylfi. One thing I have done, though, is changed all the squad numbers. I looked on Newcastle's website. Is that another corner? It is. I looked on Newcastle's website and updated all of the squad numbers to this year's. But obviously, any signings I've made, I've fiddled around with various numbers, etc. But any player that is genuinely still at Newcastle in real life and at Newcastle in this save now has their in real life number. So the squad numbers have been updated. I know a few of you in the comment section were asking me to do that, and it has now been done. But unfortunately, Rolando Aarons can't win that header. Rico Henry gets it under control though. Dendoncker can look to Musa. Can he get the turn in? He can. Surely 1-0. No, he's cracked it off the bar. How have we not taken the lead there, Musa? You've got to hit the target. Nice tackle by Rico Henry. Get it to Ayoze Perez. Get it to Musa. Can he hit the target? This time he can. Leave that. It's going to be a corner again. Wow, talk about a spell of pressure. See if we can actually make it pay. Sissoko will take this corner. Pickford comes to punch. Who's going to get there? Rico Henry tries to squeeze it through. It reaches Jamal Lascelles. Ayoze Perez. Oh, drill it into the middle. Looking for someone. It won't go in. Now we'll pull it back to the man on the edge of the box. Gylfi loves a long shot. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Good save. Knock that down. Is that a foul? Koulibaly goes down, nothing given, and Sunderland will eventually come away with it. I don't quite know how we haven't scored in that passage of play, to be completely honest, and we're getting caught on the counter here. Please don't tell me we're going to end up conceding after all that pressure at one end. No, Iorfa does well. Musa. Iorfa. Sunderland are sitting pretty deep here. There's plenty of space around the halfway line, but as soon as we get closer to the box, they close down on me pretty sharpish. But that's a lovely turn by Musa, whose shooting boots aren't on today. Another wasted effort from Musa Sissoko. Corner for Giaccherini to take for Sunderland. Where's it going to head? Straight to the near post, evidently, to Rico Henry. Can we win that? Ayoze, he's tried his best. He's done well, but he's not going to be able to get to the rebound. Rolando Aarons will try and close down Giaccherini instead, but he's going to try and play the 1-2, which has worked beautifully. Good cross, again headed away. Oh, who was that? I'm not sure, but Koulibaly gets there to scramble it away. Maybe Lee Cattermole on the edge of the box, or Jack Rodwell, I'm not sure. Giaccherini on the ball again. Sunderland have had some good chances, but equally so have we. No goals to this point. Oh, Dendoncker takes that off Patrick Van Aanholt. Is that a mistake that's going to cost them a goal in this game? I'm not sure, because they've got a lot of men back and we haven't got that many men forward. I don't know where Rolando Aarons has gone, but we'll poke that around the corner looking for Ayoze Perez, who's in the box. He loves a finesse finish, but not this time around. Past the post. Giaccherini trying to outmuscle him. It's not worked. Cattermole, Giaccherini link up. It's dropped back to Lee Cattermole. Could they have gotten any more lucky there? Such a fluky goal for Sunderland to take the lead here. Giaccherini gets the 1-2. We get the block in. It drops straight back to Lee Catamol, who then has the shot. Tim Krul makes a great save, but it's Lee Catamol that gets on the end of it, and he just heads into the back of an open goal. 1-0 Sunderland. Jermaine Lens is on the run again. That's a good cross. Oh my God, that could end up in the back of our own net. Those crosses have been killing me all season, but thankfully this one doesn't affect us. Made a couple of changes. Kovalenko and Bakambu have come on. If ever Bakambu wanted to welcome himself to the Newcastle faithful, now would be the time. Of all the games to get your first goal in, this would be the best, especially when you're 1-0 down. We've got 17 minutes to do something about it. Iorfa. Delafeu closely marked, but get this to Sissoko. Around the corner to Kovalenko. I need some support, lads. It's arriving. Here comes Moussa Sissoko. Has he found his shooting boots? No, is the answer. It's gone wide again from Moussa Sissoko. I don't know how many chances the man needs, but he's just wasting opportunity after opportunity for me so far in this one. Koulibaly trying to chase down Jermaine Defoe. Turns back inside to Giaccherini, waiting for that through ball. It's come to Lens instead of the man in the middle. Jermaine Lens back to Giaccherini, to Jermaine Lens, to Giaccherini, to Tim Krul. But I think that's going to be full time any moment now. Bakambu down to Delafeu, and there goes the final whistle. A 1-0 defeat at home against Sunderland. That is the worst game or worst result in our entirety of our time here at Newcastle United. A very close game, just won by Sunderland, although how Moussa Sissoko didn't get a hat-trick is beyond me. Oh, what a cross. Oh, what a header. It's that cross from deep again. I just apparently have no idea how to defend against it. Just a ridiculously fancy pass. And then how can you stop that? I don't understand. So many goals this season conceded in exactly that manner. This BPL season is proving to be harder than we thought it was going to be. Fry up against Kyle Norton. He should have the pace. He does, but great footwork needed as well. Rico Henry. I'll look to get this to Moussa. You roll the defender. Trying to do so. Moussa Sissoko. What a save from Fabianski. Moussa didn't have his shooting boots in the last game. He at least got that on target in this one. And, Chancellor Mbemba loses out in the physical battle. Kareem Fry wins the ball there. Sissoko will get it to Kovalenko. We'll go sideways here to Dendoncker. We'll look for Bakambu. Lay it across there. But it doesn't reach Kovalenko. Still has ended up at Kovalenko's feet, though. Bakambu. Matt Ritchie goes down. Off the ball. Penalty given. We got a very, very dodgy penalty in the previous episode. I don't know how much contact there was there between the defender and Matt Ritchie. There is definitely a trip. I don't know whether it's intentional, but there is definitely a trip. The referee spotted it, and he's given the spot kick. Bakambu to take the penalty. He's not scored for us yet, but he has now. An equaliser at the Liberty Stadium. It's Swansea 1, Newcastle 1. Sissoko to Mbemba. Push forward a long way, but Sissoko could squeeze that through. Matt Ritchie's offside. We've both scored 2 goals. One for me, one for them. One disallowed for me, one disallowed for them. Could be 2-2. It's 1-1. Ritchie steals it off the defender. Where do we go? Fry, you were offside for a moment there. Ashley Williams is closing me down. I'm going to lay this back. It's Bakambu. He's already scored 1! And it goes wide and it's half-time. Oh. Shelvey racing through. Oh, good footwork from John Joe Shelvey. No! Oh, he's hit the bar. I can't believe... No, surely... He's offside. Was he offside? Was there a foul? I don't know. There goes the final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw at the Liberty Stadium. That was a very intense game that ends with a point apiece. After 3 wins and 3 defeats in the league so far, our first draw. The first time we've had to share the points. A goal each, a goal disallowed each, and a point each. Makes sense? Let's head into the 3rd game against Watford. Well, that's what we didn't need, isn't it, at this stage? And the form we're in, an ACL tear for Moussa Sissoko out for 4 months. Wonderful. Well, time to take him out of the starting lineup. Give Kovalenko the start, and we'll put Jack Colback on the bench. He's been asking for first team football, Jack Colback, but I'm going to put Kovalenko in ahead of him, but that's rather disappointing. One of our better players, Moussa Sissoko, and out for a considerable chunk of the season. Never mind, we will battle on without him. Time to take on Watford. Right, heads that down to Gerard Deulofeu. Will poke it here, looking for Gylfi. Does love to score from distance. Good save by Pantilimon. Fry gets it back into the middle. Don't know why he used his head there rather than just trying to pass it with his feet. But never mind, there's the first chance of the game for us. With a quick throw. Gylfi will get it under control. We'll ping it here to Kovalenko. First touch will take it away from the defender. And the shot! Good save by Pantilimon. That was very well struck from Viktor Kovalenko. Unfortunately, though, so far, the Romanian goalkeeper has been able to deal with everything we've thrown at him. But can we get a bit of space for Uzi Perez? Nope, still able to cope with everything we're throwing at him. Akore to Dendonka. Now, there's some space. That's what he needed. Just a little bit of space in behind their defence. Kovalenko up against Alan Nyom, who commits to the challenge. Kovalenko, great feet. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. What a run and goal from Viktor Kovalenko. We needed a moment of magic to get the breakthrough in this game. It's been very, very difficult. It's carried on from the game against Swansea. It's been incredibly frustrating to play. This season has been just a complete polar opposite of last year. Jakob out wide. Dendonka having to come away from his normal central position. Not another cross. Please, not another cross. Troy Deeney sets it up into the middle. And Amrabat equalises. Deeney, just with all the time and space on the far side, I don't know where the defenders were. But simple pass across and a powerful finish from Amrabat. Watford are level. Here's Deeney. Is he going to go to Amrabat? No, he duped! Good save, Tim Krul. The pendulum has swung the other way. We had a number of chances at one end, and now it's all Watford at the other. Deeney's already gotten himself 1 assist. Can he get himself another or a goal? No. Hoban, though, drops that. Oh, wide from Mario Suarez. Thank you for not finding the target. Jack Colback intercepts. Lay that across. Jakob uses his hands there, clearly, but don't have handballs turned on. Oh, please, please, please. Kovalenko, no. Blocked and out for a corner. I'm desperate to get a win. I'm so desperate to get a win. Deulofeu with the cross. Keeper's going to come. Will he get there? Of course he will. He's 17 feet tall. Idara, though, knocks it down to Kovalenko, trying to get away from Troy Deeney, who's got his legs swinging everywhere. But can Kovalenko find a pass? I need a teammate. There's Fabinho. There's Koulibaly. We'll poke that to Dendonka. Get it in there to Rolando Aarons, who rolls the defender well. Rolando Aarons! Oh, what a screamer! 86th minute. We may have just won the final game of the episode with 5 minutes to go. I'll be honest, when I hit that, I didn't think it was going to go in. Pantilimon has made harder saves than that so far in this game, but Rolando Aarons pops up with a perler with practically the last chance of the game. I don't quite know how he's been able to get the angle on that from there, but that is right into the far top left-hand corner. He's close to it, Pantilimon, but not close enough. 2-1 Newcastle. This could be a huge 3 points. Perez to Rolando Aarons. I want to try and pull this back to someone like this. Oh, we don't need to pull it back to someone. Rolando Aarons gets an assist from the own goal of Prödl. I was trying to pull it back to Uzi Perez, but he kicked it across the 6-yard box rather than pulling it back. As it turns out, right decision. Prödl can't get his feet sorted. I'm not sure. Well, on balance of chances created, we deserve the win, but the way that the game was heading in the latter stages of this second half, it looked like Watford were going to be the team to get all 3 points, and then we've just swung it right at the very end of the second half in our favour, and we're going to get a 3-1 victory, maybe a 3-2 victory. Amrabat, no, straight at Tim Krul, a 3-1 victory to give us a vital 3 points in our push towards the top half of the table. Colback into Deulofeu. We were in the top half, but of course the defeat and the draw earlier on today meant that we dropped back into 11th, but I think those 3 points should see us up into the top half again. 9 shots, 8 on target. Pantilimon made a lot of very good saves in that game. I need to check the table to see where we are. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content, of course, as we just faced a Romanian in goal. Unfortunately for the national side, we won't be taking control of them, and we are up into the top half of the table. We're up to 7th again. We are a single point outside the European spots. Again, 3 points though off 3rd. Stoke and Crystal Palace still going well. Stoke the only side in the league so far that remain unbeaten. Aston Villa, who came up with us, down in 18th. 6 defeats from their 8 games. Norwich, who also came up with us, in 13th. They're only a couple of points behind us. It's still very tight, of course, in the opening stages, but we are a decent way into the season already. 8 matches, so hopefully you're enjoying this second season. It's definitely a lot different to season number 1, isn't it? Season number 1 was a breeze. This is a difficult year in the BPL. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. Like I say, drop the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.